Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to discuss the best ideas which you can immediately implement into your content which you upload to social media. All those ideas I have brought you from the main marketing event of the United States, Funnel Hacking Live. This is a very big conference which I visit every year. And this year they have announced that this is going to be the last dance, the last event. So I could not just miss it. So I bought the ticket from Miami to Las Vegas and immediately jumped on the plane and landed in Vegas, checked in, and then brought you some really golden advices. Before we begin, my name is Zakkery. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. If you are interested in digital marketing tools, if you're really thinking of shifting from current job to something new, I believe that digital marketing can be the best option which you can currently consider. And there are so many reasons why, because this is one of the niches which can open you such a variety of options which can bring money into house. So you do not just get one occupation as a digital marketer, but actually you broaden your experience, you broaden your competency, and you can provide different services to your clients and use it for your own brand as well. So if you are an influencer, or you are a career switcher, or you are a digital marketer as well, and you want to upgrade your knowledge, subscribe to the channel. Here are some advices for the content creation that will be vital for you in 2025. Honestly, I should say that I expected way more information about AI technology that we should use in 2025. So I add on some of my thoughts as well to the list of those ideas. I believe that AI is something that we need to start using immediately if you don't still use it. At the end of this video, I will share my own technology, how I create a content with the help of AI, and that really works and it saves me tons of time. So stay tuned. The first advice which I brought you from the marketing conference is that they said you need to find your authenticity when you produce the content. Stop being original, be authentic. Let's think about that. So what do we mean when we say he is so original? Oh my gosh, this idea is so original. What do we mean? We mean that we have not seen that before. We mean that usually people don't do these the way you have performed it. For example, if I will start cutting the pizza in front of you, not with the triangles, but with rectangles, that will be, oh my gosh, that's so original. I've never seen somebody do that, right? So this is original. And when we say, wow, you are so authentic, or the content is so authentic, what do we mean by that? We mean that we see in that content you. You were able to find your inner uniqueness. You were able to find something that really makes you unique, stand out in front of other people, and you were able to put it in your content. This is what really will perform well. Here's the a big problem behind that. I believe that people are really tired of the same content. People are so afraid to fail when they create the content. They are so much afraid of getting low views, low likes, low engagement rates that they better go to the competitors' pages, copy the best ideas that went viral, and then upload them into their content plan. So this is how usually people create the content. That's why when you create something so authentic, let me give you an example. Let's say you work as a housekeeper. You are just a random housekeeper who are cleaning somebody else's houses. Whoa, what a beautiful content you could create. Just tell people about your work. People so got used to see shiny families, very expensive cars, clean kids who are so smart and all the time get the A grades at school, that once you show them the real life, the real authentic you, they will immediately start following you. And I believe that this is the only way how you can skyrocket your blog, your every criteria of your blog in 2025. Okay? So keep that in mind. Don't be original, be authentic. Try to understand what is you. what is all about you. Sometimes it's not always so shiny and fancy and not so pretty. And that's why we try to hide it from a society. But you know what? Once you go bold and once you do not afraid to show your authenticity, you give a tremendous example to other people who were standing in a shade and were afraid that they are crazy if they act like that. So, and with your own example, when you show your real habits, when you try to rebel against all those shiny trends on Instagram and other social media, you really stand out. So that is what we're looking for. Let me know in the comments, would you like to try that method in 2025? I believe that it's really hard, but on the other side, it works as a perfect therapy. The content and the social media can become your best coach, psychologist, and can work as a beautiful, so productive therapy, which you can use for free and stop paying huge money to all those coaches. The other advice that is very important, I don't think it's something new, but I just wanted to remind you about the viral videos. How does the viral video create it? Sometimes we think that something can go viral if we take an idea from the other blogger who is our competitor or who is in the same relative niche that I am, and we see that this video went viral within his audience. Somehow it gives us an expectation that if we create the same video and upload it into our blog, it will go viral. Yes, but not fully. The thing is that if you want your video to go viral, you need to find a sweet spot. Just imagine, let me draw it and show it to you. So we need to find this sweet spot. What does it stands for? So the first thing is that the video can go viral if you create it on the topic that is at a high demand right now, and everybody is searching that on Google, at ChatGPT. So something that is really at a high demand. Let's say we go back to January 2025, the highest topic, which was so popular, was what? Inauguration of the President of the United States. So all those new beginnings, a lot of news, a lot of changes that have been implemented, they were at the highest demand in all Google search results. So the first thing we need to know, what is popular at the moment? What are people talking about? How can we learn what is really popular at the moment? In this case, I would not recommend you to go to ChatGPT and ask the direct question. Why? Because that depends very much on which model of ChatGPT you are using. Some of them are not updated automatically. You either go to Gemini, the one that's created by Google, or you go to Google Trends and make a research. What topic is really popular at the moment? And then the other thing that is very important, that don't forget about the second part, that it should be something what your audience is interested about. So you need to find this sweet spot, some sweet spot which crosses what is popular at the moment and what is really a big interest of your audience. If you go just with one part, the video will not go viral. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say you are 15 years old, you are a blogger, and your audience is of an age group starting from 13 years old till 20 years old. Will they be really interested about all those news about the new president of the United States? Not likely. But maybe they will be more interested about some private life news of Justin Bieber or whatever they listen at that age. Keep in mind that you need to align all those breaking news with what is a big interest of your audience. And I really recommend you, if you want to skyrocket the amount of followers you have at the moment, create viral reels. The other important thing that will help so many people on Instagram to get more views and more followers is the trial option. What is a trial option? So just imagine that you have been granted a magical button that allows you to post so many pieces of content per day that will not be posted in your feed, and people will not see it unless they are not following you. Let me explain it. So maybe you've heard about that. By the way, let me know right now in comments. Have you heard about new option of Instagram, trial mode, which allows you to post the content only for those people who are not currently following you? Why is it so important? There are two reasons behind that. The reason number one is that allows you to test the content. Let's say you are creating the content all the time in the same format, in the same mode, in the same color scheme. That is so important for your account. But what if you want to try something new? So how you can do that, you can, once you upload the content on Instagram, you just click upload it on a trial mode, and that will go not directly to the feed, but will be visible only for those who are not your followers. That's amazing, actually, and will not get to the feed until it achieves a certain amount of views. The other reason is that this option provides us an opportunity to create 30, 40, 50 reels per day and upload them on Instagram. You just do that at a bulky mode. Why it is useful? Just because maybe it's not normal in the real world that we upload so many content in the feed, but it's really great idea if you want to increase the amount of followers quickly here, if you want to increase the amount of views and the engagement rate of the profile. At the same time, not everything will be uploaded into the feed. So find it on Instagram. If you do not see it on your settings, you can just update your Instagram app and see if that appears. It might not be working in every country, but as for the United States, we have it. The other important idea that was mentioned so many times at the conference by different speakers, that the most valuable currency of the modern life is not the US dollar, is not Bitcoin, is not gold. It is the attention of the viewer. Again, the most valuable currency of today is the attention of the viewer. Why so? It's obvious. It's obvious because there's so many content being produced daily, and so many people are active in social media, and more of them get into the game every day. And the thing is that the war for the attention of the potential client has become really tough. And you need to keep that in mind. If you are still buying online courses which were created 3, 4, 5 years ago, stop doing so. I have checked so many online courses in regards marketing, content creation, social media. I should say that 90% of them is a total bullshit. They all have been created years ago and they still are being sold. They are a do-it-yourself format. That's why the experts don't see the reason. Why should I change it if it's still being sold at a high rate? From an entrepreneurial point of view, I understand them. But from a customer's point of view, that's a disaster. Because so many people invest money in all those materials, information, content creation courses and social media courses. But at the end, they end up with old-fashioned information that is not real anymore. That's why I really encourage you, watch YouTube, watch such channels as mine, attend only live webinars, attend only such online courses which have live webinars, boot camps, something which is able to provide you with updated information, especially in such niche as the digital marketing. The first question that I ask before choosing the digital marketing course, I asked the expert, like, how long ago you have attended the education yourself? How long ago was the time when you enrolled into the course yourself? And I want to hear the answer this month. If it's longer than like 6 months, no, I will not in. I want to address that question to you as well. When was the last time you bought the online course and finished it? Let me know in comments. The other important thing which I want you to remember is that the content nowadays should evoke feelings. People are all about feelings. Even the bravest, the strongest, the most brutal guy have that feeling inside before he will take a decision to buy, to subscribe, to follow you, or to view your reel. So it's not only about the female. So what we need to do, we need to make sure before we upload the reel, before we even start shooting it, will it evoke the feelings in the person who will watch it? And this is extremely difficult when we create the content in the format of a talking head, or when we create the content that is very dry and full of facts and like step-by-step instructions. But even for these formats, you can implement a lot of adjectives, stories, examples that will benefit to you and that will evoke the feelings and create the connection bridge between you as an expert and the viewer who will watch that content, because you will align your life, your experience, and the life and the pain and the desires of the viewer with those feelings. So ask yourself a question before you start creating the reel. What type of feelings I would like people to feel when they watch this video? Meaning, if you want to influence people, you need to know what they are influenced by. For this purpose, it's really helpful to conduct surveys. I have a beautiful video on this channel where I mention how we do surveys. We do that before creation of any online course, lead magnet, webinar, whatever. It's a very important thing. So do it before you decide to create the content. In the description box, I will drop the link for the ebook which I have created about digital marketing. That will provide you a step-by-step instructions on how you can launch your first online course, create MVP, create the first try of your online course, and make the first money. Check the link below and let me know in the comments if you upload it, what do you think about that? I have promised you to share the way I create the content for my clients and for myself as well. It helps me to save tons of time. And it's so easy, you don't need to be at the desk, you can create it anywhere. So use it and let me know after that if that was helpful. So the first thing what you need to do, you need to create, so for me it works like that. I created a channel on Telegram. If you do not know what is that, my recommendation, upload it. It's very convenient messenger. So if you have it, great. There is an option that you can create a channel. So I hit create channel, name it as a content Anna Zakkery, and then click next, and then I will make it a private because this will be only for myself. So this is going to be the place where I will drop the content. So what I'm going to do, I type in here like Monday, YouTube, and then type the name of the video. Let's say it will be 7 ultimate secrets of creating the video content in 2025. Okay, so why do I do that? Because that will help me to separate the scripts. You will see right now. Then after that, I turn on the mic and create a voice message. I will tell all the thoughts which I have in mind in regards this topic. I will do like that. The big role in content creation will be played by AI. It's extremely important to know some platforms that we should use in order to speed up the process of a content creation. Here are some of them. The other thing that is really important, this is the idea which I brought from a Funnel Hacking Live event, the biggest marketing conference, is that you need to stop being original and be authentic. Here are a couple exercises that will help you to find a real you. Ask those questions to yourself and let me know in comments, were you able to make a progress after using it? Let's say you've created a voice message with all ideas that you are about to tell people in that video. So what we're gonna do next? You transcribe it. Wait a second. Yep, I have transcribed it. I go to ChatGPT and I will explain what do I need to do. Wait a moment. magic is in progress. I don't like when the result is given in this mode, in this format. So I will ask to create a text out of it. Okay, let's say I want to add some links because we've just mentioned some platforms that are important for content creation. I would like to add 2 more platforms powered by AI for content creation and provide the links. Let's say I want to do some minor changes to that. Definitely I'm showing it to you in a fast mode. The best option to do that if you go to ChatGPT Canvas. I'm not sure if that's available when you do it on a phone, but from the computer, it becomes way easier. So now you have at least the base for the creation of the script. Let's say if I need to post the same content in my broadcast channel on Instagram, I would say shorten it to fit in the format of the broadcast channel on Instagram. And here you go. You have received very short description of what you have just created for the YouTube. And then I will double check, the amount of symbols, because I know that for the broadcast channel, it should be not more than 2,000. It should be up to 2,000. Last step. And I will create 2 pieces of content just in how many? Like 90 seconds? Perfect. The text contains 1,523 characters, which is within 2,000 characters limit for Instagram broadcast channel. And then what if I want to create a series of stories for my blog? Now break it down for the stories, which I will post on Instagram, Put 1/3 per 1 story. Is it magic? No, it's 2025, guys, okay? So here is the conclusion. I believe that the niche of online courses will tremendously change, especially on the topics which are related to fast-changing world, just like marketing. And if you're not using all those beautiful opportunities that you have in the hands today, you will be behind the market. You can just close that opportunity and quit. Go back to corporate world where nothing is changing. If you want to get an ultimate guide on how to create online courses in this fast-changing environment, get the ebook in the description box. Let me know how you like it or not and how you implemented it. Stay tuned and see you next time.